Hello everyone, this is Adarsh Umar here once again, and with the much awaited video that was questions. So I had posted the story where you could ask me questions, and I got about 7 questions altogether, and let's get into it. First question number uno, is by Pooja Tamang. She was my senior in college and a very good friend of mine. So the question is, the person who inspired you the most in life, your role model. That's an easy one. My role model, myself, of course. Okay, jokes apart. So I would say my role model is Rigdan Bhutia. Yes, Rigdan Bhutia, my best friend. Because see, how we met was in winter football camp, and we had to run together, jog together when we were running. Because of our heights, we were tall, and that's how we became friends and got close over the years, and we've been more than friends. Like we are brothers, and it's been more than 15 years that we've been friends. So I was a very lazy student when I was in middle school. I still am, but then yeah, a little better. So Rick then was the smart one. He always used to score better, and he was always in the top three. So I always feared that I would be left behind, because he was the only close friend I had, still is, and he's always been there for me. So yeah, he is a brother to me. He's my father. He's my best friend, and so that's why he is my role model, I would say. So next one is by Hamida. Um, I don't know, like I really didn't see what was his real name, but then that's his Instagram handle. Reading which book da? So I'm currently reading the Communist Manifesto. Lal Salam to all. And also with this, I'm simultaneously reading a poetry book of Mr. Anil Pradhan, Fitting Ornaments. It's a very good book. I suggest you all, buy this book from him. His Instagram handle is Anil Pradhan again. If you all want me to review his book, I would really love to do so, because my channel will be about reviews now, as you have seen. So just comment down on the section below if you want a review of Fitting Ornaments, right? Shayana, favorite book to read? Well, that's a difficult one. So there are many books that I really love, and one of my favorite writers being Mitch Albom. I would say Tuesdays with Morrie and Five People You Meet in Heaven. But then, Tuesdays with Morrie is about how his teacher, discovered the meaning and what it all meant to be human and live on. So that knowledge he shares, Mitch Albom, which is very generous of him. But then Five People You Meet in Heaven, I would say it is a pretty famous book. Five People You Meet in Heaven, because Five People You Meet in Heaven is a book with a very strong writing, of course, and it entails a sense of faith in self. Like that when we read something, the book tells us. When we read the book, it tells us that we are important, even though we think we are not. We are important in someone's life. We have made changes in their life. We have been important to them, and so on and so forth. So that's how and why it's my favorite book. It gives you a sense of power from within. Okay, Sinora, what do you have to say about mutant COVID situation at the present? I'm not sure if you're asking about like myself, because my stage name is B-Boy Mutant. Just kidding. See, I'm not an expert in COVID, but then I seriously myself, it's my personal opinion, it doesn't have to apply to anyone. I believe it's a mass hysteria that has been created, and it's eating up people from inside. You wake up with COVID news, and the end of your day is COVID news. So that is very, that's eating up. The fear is eating you up from inside, and you're not being able to function on your full potential. So I don't keep a track. I personally don't keep a track of COVID news. Maybe even if I do, I just read the headers and I don't go into the detail. I know it's very devastating, and it was, sad that happened. Many of us lost jobs, like myself. I'm back in college, which is fun again. I'm getting a chance to study again under really intriguing and really competent lecturers, right? But then, yeah, everything gives you a chance, in a spiritual way. I'm no expert in the scientific manner, but then I would say everything gives you a second chance. So this was my second chance. Maybe it's yours. So take chances, try out something new, and make the best out of it. Let's try and make the best out of it. Palace 24, Pratik Bhai. How do you motivate yourself? I don't know. I just do regular things that I do. So my day starts with somewhere around 6:30ish, 6 to 6:30ish, and then I do reading. I basically read article, one or two, that interests me, and then I work out. I do my back exercise because I had a slip disc back in 2010 because I was a b-boy and I injured my back. Besides that, I meditate for 5 to 10 minutes. The one of the key factors that motivates me the most is I don't want to be stagnant, and I try to learn as much as I can, and new things. So for an instance, in poetry, I have so far tried slam, right, regular, in genres, romantic, right, tragedy. One of my favorite is existential, and now I'm learning haiku poetry, haiku style poetry. So yeah, that's how I keep myself motivated. I try and learn new things every day, every now and then. So that's a strong writer. She is. I met her in a poetry event, Shades of Spring. So what's the thing that scares you most, and how do you overcome that? There are many things that scares me, like, to be honest with you all, but then one of them would be when I meditate. After a certain point, I reach that saturation point where my whole body feels numb and I feel very heavy, like I have difficulty in breathing as well. So I start to panic. It's like an anxiety attack that sits on top of my shoulder. But then how do I overcome it is I just push it a little more every day. So that way I just let it slide, slide gently, and if not, I just let go of it. I don't catch hold on it, and I don't be stubborn and like wait until I pass out. So I just let go of it slowly. Besides this, the identity of self and the reality of self is something that scares me. It doesn't happen every day, but then sometimes when I'm just sitting, it strikes me, so who am I is the question that scares me, because the name Adarsh Tamang or Rumba is something that has been given to me. I have acquired it. It's not that I was born with it, unlike my gender or like my genes, which is also you've acquired it. To quote Yuval Noah Harari, he says everything that humans have become so far is a reflection of genes and whatever that we have accumulated, our ancestors have accumulated. So it's just the replica of that, and we are here like this. So yeah, but then who are we at the end of the day? The name is given, identity is given, the image of self it has been constructed by the society. We try to understand ourselves, but who are we at the end of the day? So that is one of the questions that scares me the most, and I'm yet to find answer to it. So this was asked to me by Sarang's Bhai, or Abhay as we call him in college. So the question is, you believe in fate? If yes, why? If no, why not? Very interesting question, Abhay, first of all. And it's gonna give me a hard time. So if I say, if I say I do believe in fate, would that make me a hypocrite? Because I'm an atheist, Just kidding. But no, I do not believe in fate because there are many things that has happened, and which was most of them were a result of my choices, and it was just a domino effect that happened, so there's no role that the fate played. For example, I flunked in class 9. That was because of me myself, because I didn't study. I can't blame fate that, I had a bad fate, that's why I failed, I flunked. For example, I joined JET. I dropped out of college in 2017 after the agitation. The company shut down. I could have moved to Qatar, no, but then I moved to Vistara, which is a great company again, but then, could have saved me a lot of time and earned me a lot of material wealth, money. So that was again my choice, and ultimately, so my life has been series of failures with little success, which was the result of my hard work. So I would say no, I don't believe in fate. Having that said, let's close this video. I'm planning to do reviews, right? Book reviews, movie reviews, and reactions from now on, trying to boost up the viewers count. Having that said, also I'm working on a project, top secret project, with Saurav Century, my friend, who helped me out a lot when I gave my interview for Qatar in Hyderabad. He was there. So yeah, we both are working on this top secret project, which should be ready in a month, and I will be giving, okay, listen close, if you manage to guess what our project is, I will be gifting top 3 first reverts, right? Whosoever guesses it correctly, a part of that project. How about that, right? So are you all ready for that? If yes, please comment down. If you're new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe, and if you haven't pressed the bell icon yet, please do so. And yeah, I've been saying and forever and ever. Let's close the video. Thank you.